Well, where else could you be other than on the banks of the beautiful English River on a day like this? Where else in the world would you want to be on any day other than on the banks of the English River? And here I have with me special guest Chris Simons. Chris is the Secretary of the Wynyard Yacht Club.
Yes.
Welcome on board, Chris.
Thanks, Robbie.
It's great.
Good on you. Yeah.
Thanks for accepting the invitation to come on board and talk about the success that your yacht club's been through in the last 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. You've put Wynyard on the map enormously. Australia-wide, the very first success I understood was you won the best yacht club in Australia.
Correct. Yeah, we won that award. I guess there's 300 yacht clubs throughout Australia, so to win that award was a significant achievement for our community. Really, it's not about an individual; it's about a community, and not about a club. It's a whole community being part of that.
Yeah, magic. It's magic, and the involvement that you've brought the schools in, and you've invented these, you've brought these programs on.
Yep.
And just today, as we draw you away from being involved in that activity with the schools, it's just wonderful to see young people growing up and being involved in a sport that just attacks their attention. You've got them on board, and they've missed that gap from being unoccupied to gaining an interest.
Yeah. Remember that it's not all about sailing here, because what we did today, the wind was up quite strong, although it's quiet now, but it was strong earlier.
Yes.
And we chose not to go in the yachts. We went in the little river dinghies, so the kids understood about outboard motors.
Yep.
And the operation of a powerboat on the river, like we're using a little 4-horse, so legally it's okay, they can go by themselves.
Yep.
Anything under 4-horse, they don't require a licence.
That's
So
right.
we're very adaptive at what we do. We're not all about one thing.
No.
We're very adaptive for all.
Yep.
It's a great thing.
Water safety.
Water safety is a paramount.
Isn't it? It's number one, water safety. Yeah, Chris, you've been Secretary of the Wynyard Yacht Club for a long while.
Yeah, I think about 6 or 8 years now, so past Commodore but Secretary, so we all change jobs.
Yeah, and the roles of your dad, I guess he brought you along here as a junior, did he?
Yeah, that's right. My dad brought me here when I was about 10 years old, so we've been here for probably 45 years and wouldn't be anywhere else, Robbie.
What a contribution from a family, a father and a son and mother, and have you had any other of your family involved?
Yeah, all my 4 children have been through the Sailing Club. We've got one of my daughters here who's at uni, but home helping with this program with the schools today.
Yeah.
So
Gee. So
we're all involved, and they've moved on, some of them, but they're still involved elsewhere as well.
that's right, and apart from that, it gives them stability in the community. Just gets people's feet on the ground, understanding to contribute to a club, and further down the walks of life, those are assets in their growing up, aren't they?
Yeah, we've got a wonderful program now that allows our juniors to be able to train and be instructors.
Oh,
So they can carry those qualifications which are recognised right around the world. So the young boy here is about to go to France next year and have a year off. He can go and teach sailing in France.
Really?
That's the opportunity they've got here
That
now.
accreditation is accepted worldwide.
It is, yeah.
Really. Now, Chris, the best yacht club in Australia, you won that out of 300 yacht clubs. You took that out, and there are some big yacht clubs on the Gold Coast and places like that. And here you are with Little Wynyard, and the work you're doing here at this yacht club, to be recognised at that's a major feat. And you received another award recently. Tell me about that.
Correct. We won the Physical Activity Award, so the Premier's Physical Activity.
Yes.
Sponsored by Medibank Private, so we were fortunate to get runner-up in that. And so that's a great achievement.
Yes.
And so that's about getting people involved in the sailability program, so otherwise who wouldn't be involved on the water, they're now involved. And I'm just a good example of that, I suppose.
Yes.
I wouldn't have been sailing if it wasn't for sailability.
No, that's
So
right.
now I'm able to compete equally.
And this device, you designed this device for sailability, didn't you, Chris?
Yeah, we come up with a system where we thought we need to make it mobile, so we could not just deliver it at Wynyard. So we've got a trailer and a hoist system which is on the trailer,
Yes.
so you don't have to have it on a pontoon in people's way. So you can put people in the boat with a hoist on land and then safely deliver them to the water. So that's unique.
Otherwise, they would not be able to enjoy that activity.
They enjoy it, but they enjoy it safer. So it's in a safe environment where they get loaded in out of the boat on the land, opposed to hanging over the water.
Yes.
So yeah,
That's great. And another thing that's firm in my memory, Chris, you had the Sabo Championships here about 3 years ago.
Yep, 2011, yep.
2011 was it? Look, I was only new in this job then,
Yep.
and the crew that came here from various parts, the competitors and the crews that came here from various parts of Australia, and the spin-off from all that, and the marquee that was over in front of the motel for catering, that was a setup, and I think the example that you people set up to show you can handle that is amazing with a little yacht club like this, and I reckon you really put us in the spotlight there from the beginning.
Yeah, that's right. That was a major event. In fact, that really wore us out a bit. After that, we thought, gee, this is hard work.
Yep.
And we sort of went in a little bit of a quiet period.
Yes.
Hence our decline. But yeah, we're recognised still. We had guys, I was in the Royal Hobart Yacht Club last Sunday, and they still referred to that about a major event and one of the best Sabo Nationals that's ever happened.
Was it really?
So, you know, they don't forget quickly what we did up here.
No, that's good. And also Saturday's paper I read where you've represented Steve Walker and the rest of you represented us at Devonport, and Steve with Tuesday's Child.
Yeah, he was successful and
won the race.
Yeah, we won the race, and I guess I come fifth. But you know, we're not only about winning. We go and support other yacht clubs on the coast.
Yep.
So we want the whole community starting to develop on the coast. So
a regional thing.
Very supportive we are of other clubs.
Yeah, that's good. It makes it
So
competitive.
our pathway, we're trying to convince them that our pathway is successful, and Yachting Tasmania and Yachting Australia use us as an example. Yeah, so we've got some good things to come yet. We're in line for the Human Rights Award.
Yes.
Which will be announced. We've got an invite to go down to Parliament House next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And the other thing that's happened is Yachting Australia, they put us as a community club award for all sports. So it's not just sailing, but all sports from the Institute of Sport. Really? Community club award. So at a national level we may feature again. So
you're on a roll, Chris.
We're on a roll.
Oh, I reckon while she's rolling, keep her going.
That's what I reckon.
Yeah, well that's good.
So yeah, and then the other thing I'm going to say is that on Saturday's Mercury there's going to be a big article a full-page article about the Winning Yacht Club in Hobart.
Oh, really?
So we got a call today about that. So
you'll be
if anyone wants to know about us.
You'll be a feature in the Mercury on Saturday.
Yep.
We mustn't forget to buy a copy, if there's any left. So, well, that's wonderful, Chris. Anything else you'd like to talk about in relation to the yacht club?
No,
memories you've got and things like that?
We've got 60 members, so we had 80 last year, but we're only halfway through, so I'm sure we're going to get more. But what we're doing is we've got more structure to our programs now. So we've got a great group of instructors here, led by Mike Darby.
Yes.
Mike's just recently retired, so he's had 50 years of sailing experience. So
yes.
In Angus there, you can see Angus going in the boat. He's a young 18-year-old that's terrific kid. Yep. So yeah, we've got lots of structure to our programs, and this weekend you're invited down this Saturday. All the community come down and have a look at what's going on, because it's open day again at Wynyard Yacht Club this Saturday.
This Saturday, Chris. I'll have to be an apology. I've got an endurance ride on at Scottsdale, and 80 k's on horseback.
Yep.
Starts at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh.
And look, I've been training hard for it, but I wish you all the success on Saturday, and I hope the community get behind you. Yep. But look, as we arrived here today to film this shot with you, a boy there that I knew, his grandfather and that, and the boy's grown up. He's a high school student now, Liam Pearce.
Yep.
Look, Liam walked up to me and said, "How are you, Robbie?"
Yeah.
And I looked at him twice, and I haven't seen him for 18 months, and I recognised his voice and his facial expressions, and I thought, "Liam, how are you going?" So look, there's just an example of what you're doing for our community. Yeah.
No, we've got all types to come here, and all abilities, you know. So we're running a program this weekend, and we've got 12 students in the program. 2 of them are 70.
Really?
One's got autism, a 14, 15-year-old boy with autism, and the other one has a heart condition, a young teenage girl. So what I'm trying to say is that we're inclusive of everyone.
Yeah.
So there's a good example of what we're doing.
Yep, absolutely. Look, and your premises here is a focal point for rescues. When an urgency occurs, I've seen it in the past where This is headquarters when there's a rescue to be done. And
That's the other thing I should say. We've just affiliated with Surf Life Saving Tasmania,
have you?
so we're part of that group.
Yes.
And we Volunteer Marine Rescue Group, which comes under their wing. We're now affiliated with that group.
Really?
So we've got a very organised, and so they help us with training of our people, and we're looking for new people to get on board with that and come and join us
Yes.
and be part of a rescue team here at Wynyard. So we took part in 6 rescues here since last Christmas. So
Have you really?
we're very involved in helping those that are in trouble out there,
Yes.
with the police, in conjunction with the police. So
Yes.
now Surf Life Saving Tasmania. So yeah. The other thing was the canoe club. The canoe club, the guys that paddle and use the river, they want to affiliate with us as
Do
well.
they?
So we're becoming not just a yacht club, we're
No.
a community club.
Yeah, the community club with for water activities. Yeah, for all water activities. No, look, it's great, Chris. Look, I just admire the input that you and your family and your co-workers, like your committee, like I know your family so well, but the rest of your committee, they are just a dedicated bunch when it comes to bringing something forward to the council, and we've got to work closely together, and we appreciate your outgoing and your willingness to be involved.
No, thanks, Roy. It's
So
good.
we really do.
We need to partner together,
Yeah.
like all of us in the community. We've got to work together.
That's right. We've got to float things, and we've got to have everybody's opinion to get out the best result.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. No, well, look, Chris, I thank you for coming on board with me today.
No worries.
This is an occasion that I've been waiting for about a month.
Yep.
I knew that we're going to have Chris on. We're going to have Chris on, and I hope it's a nice day, and we're on the banks of the beautiful English River.
Couldn't be any better.
Isn't it beautiful? We live in a great spot, don't we?
We do.
Yep. Well, thanks for coming on board,
Right,
Chris.
Robbie, thank you.
And all the best for next Wednesday
Yep,
at the
we'll be-
Humane Society Awards down in Hobart.
Thanks, you.
Thank you.